Hello everyone, we are the Capellos, and our KIF1A superhero was Gia. We are so humbled at the opportunity to speak to the KIF1A community today. We want to thank all of the people who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to put this event on. It is truly incredible to be able to bring our small community together to help support each other and share vital information. First, we want to take a moment to recognize the medical community. We are indebted to you for all of the sacrifices you make and for working so hard to bring a cure to this rare disorder. Second, to all the KIF1A superheroes out there, we love you, and we want you to know this entire community is standing behind you. Third, to the parents out there, you're all rock stars, and we know how hard things are, and we want you to know that we stand with you and support you. Finally, thank you to all the volunteers and KIF1A staff. We couldn't make the progress we've made without you. Today, we'd like to introduce our daughter, Juliana, who is going to share her journey and experiences as a sibling of a KIF1A superhero.
Hello, my name is Juliana Capello and I'm 10 years old. Gia Capello was my little sister and she passed away from CAND over a year ago. Gia was my superhero, my inspiration, and my hope. Her strength taught our entire family the true meaning of love. Having a little sister with a rare disease was really hard. At first, I didn't understand why Gia was different, why she couldn't eat food, why she couldn't crawl or walk, and why she couldn't just play the way I wanted her to. I loved her so much, and my favorite thing in the whole world was taking care of her. I loved changing her diapers and picking out her clothes. I always looked forward to bath time and helping to give her medicine. I learned how to use her feeding pump and help my mom when it was time to change her G-tube. I had the most fun reading to her every day and snuggling with her every morning before school and at night before I went to bed. Nothing was better than being outside with Gia, taking her on a walk, swinging on our swing set, or taking a dip in our pool. One of Gia's favorite things was feeling the breeze on her face. She would just light up with a smile every time it happened. But life is different for us in a lot of ways. Gia couldn't always come to my swim meets or my softball games. When she was sick in the hospital, we couldn't visit her, or either mommy or daddy would be gone taking care of her. It was hard to be split up all the time, but we always made the best of it by FaceTiming in the hospital, or I would color pictures for mom and dad to decorate her hospital room with my art. There were times that it was very scary and I worried so much. Gia changed the way I looked at a lot of things in my life, the way I treat people and the way I deal with situations. Before Gia, I wasn't really aware of the differences in people and how people could be struggling with disabilities or other medical problems. I started noticing other kids at my school wearing braces or using a wheelchair. I even went to my school nurse to ask about them and offer my help and friendship. I feel a connection in a new awareness or others, and I now go out of my way to support them and be their friend. One of the coolest experiences was getting to meet another KIF1A superhero, Rohan. I have had so much fun hanging out with Rohan, learning about how his CAND is different than Gia's and helping him the same way I help my sister. I always learned a lot about seizures, and I even took a class online to become seizure first aid certified. I then went in front of my 3rd grade class and taught them about what to do if they ever saw someone having a seizure. By the time my presentation at school happened, Gia was passed away, and it was really hard to talk about it in front of so many of my friends. With the help of my teacher and my school nurse, I faced that fear and did it because I think it is so important that everyone should know what to do to help someone. I also feel like Gia's strength gave me the ability to deal with my really hard situations I face. I love swimming, and I've been on the swim team for several years. Before every single meet, I would use a Sharpie to write a simple reminder on my arm: swim for Gia. I push myself to go as fast as I can, as strong as I can, because I know Gia would have given anything to swim, to run, to walk. So I do it for her. My mom and dad often remind my brother, Joey, and I that we get one life and we have to live it the best we possibly can. When we catch ourselves worrying, or my arguing, or my friends are fighting at school, I think about Gia and all she wasn't able to do, and how her life was cut so short. Even though her life was short, she taught me the most important lessons. She taught me about what is really important in life. One of the things I love and what has brought me the most joy and hope is raising awareness and money for KIF1A.org. My favorite way to raise money is with my lemonade stands, and I am always asking Mom and Dad if I can set up to make more money. I really like coming up with new ways to raise money. I hope one day we all can raise enough money to help find a cure for CAND. To all the KIF1A kids and their siblings, remember to keep fighting the battles and never lose hope. I know life is so different for all of us. Some of you are like me and have lost their sibling. Some of you have seen your siblings struggle to walk or talk. But the most important things is love and keeping hope. Hope for a cure or a treatment, and do all that you can to participate, encourage, and contribute. You are all amazing superheroes just like Gia was. Today and every day, we remember all of our loved ones who have fought the toughest battles of all. We miss you and love you. Thank you. Love, Juliana. Good job.
I'm going to say a few words. The truth is that we will never stop missing them. How could we stop missing someone that we loved with all of our hearts? They say that time heals a broken heart, and that with time, we will learn to carry this pain a little easier. It's been 1.5 years, and I can say that our pain is still deep. It hurts. It hurts every single day. We ache for just one more minute with her. One more cuddle session, one more look.
Mom, you can do it.
You can do it, Mom.
You can do it.
One more leg bob. It's impossible to imagine a time where this will be any easier, but we hope. We hope because it is all we have left. We see life differently now, and that was a gift that she has given us. When I look back at the years that we had with Gia, I remember feeling so stressed out. Every day was something to worry about. Is she breathing okay? Is her heart rate normal? How many seizures has she had today? Is she comfortable? Is she gaining weight? The list was endless, just like our love for her was, and still is. We had to make the most difficult of decisions that no parent should have had to make, These decisions were often at times made while one of us was in the hospital with Gia and the other was at home with Juliana and Joey. It's easy to focus on these difficult times because that was our life. But when you dig deep and push these thoughts to the side, what I do remember is how much joy and how much love she brought to our family. She was the center of our universe, and everyone was always surrounding her. Joey would play with his cars up and down her legs. Juliana would come home from school and immediately hold her, reading to her in the afternoon. She was the first person who was greeted every time the door opened. There are no memories of these years without her. I wish I could tell myself looking back to just relax and enjoy every second that I got. But the funny thing is, I do look back at photos and that really is all I see. I see smiles and happiness and so many beautiful memories that I'll cherish for the rest of my life. During those years, we had this deep hope and that maybe, just maybe, if we fundraised more, if we advocated more, maybe a cure would come in time for her. We both knew deep down that this wasn't realistic, but we had to hold on to this hope just to get us through the darkest of days. Today, I still have that same hope. I have hope that in our lifetime there will be a cure or a treatment. I feel hopeful for this because of the amazing and supportive community that has wrapped its arms around us and other families who have lost our loved ones. I have hope that as a family we'll be okay and that the pain we carry will always be there because of the immense love that we have for her that we don't get to physically give her. We don't want that pain to go away because it's our connection to her now. Some days we are stronger and we can carry this pain easier, and other days we just cannot hide it and it is there for everyone to see. And that is life now. It's beautifully broken. There is not a single day that passes that her name is not said out loud. We speak about her endlessly because our love for her is endless. And it's our way of staying connected to her. Gia, we love you forever. To this community, thank you for your support. We are so lucky to have one another. I've seen it in the way that we have all wrapped our arms around Michelle and Josh and Bayla after Emmy's passing. Even though we have not met, we have the most special connection. Because we know this pain on the deepest level. We are thankful and grateful to this entire community. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.